everybody, and welcome to Friday Night Strike. I am your general manager, Johnny Von Hollywood, and we are now entering the post-draft era of Friday Night Strike. It is going to be a busy night here as Rod Kip has joined me in the booth. Welcome in, Rod Kip.
Hello.
Draft weekend was just this past weekend. Luckily, you were able to get drafted and not get fired, so you have joined the show for Monday Night Call. But we have a new global champion that just happened last week. Rod Kip, why don't you tell the audience everything that you remember about the Raven as he makes his way down?
Oh my God. So the Raven went up against the Aussie Outlaw, Paz. Like in the beginning, it was looking like a clean sweep between Paz, and towards the end, the Raven, somehow he finally managed to get a global champion, a world champion around his waist. Mr. Main Character himself, the Raven. Here tonight.
Yes, indeed. The main character who lays his claim as a new global champion, but somebody who was now my first overall pick in the draft here in the ShockWrestling universe.
You could have. You didn't have to.
I did, because then where would all the titles have gone?
Where it should be. At Call.
In the trash can?
We're the best wrestle. Call.
Well, let's see what the bird has to say.
I hope he doesn't say a lot and it's fast.
Finally. You know, they say patience is a virtue. That if you work hard enough, if you scratch and claw long enough, if you believe in yourself even when no one else does, eventually the world has no choice but to give you what you deserve. Last week, Friday Night Strike, this company, this world finally caught up to what I have known all along. I am the global champion for the first time in my career. Took long enough, huh? I spent years listening to you people, pretending you cared, pretending you believed in me. But when it came down to it, when it really mattered, you were too busy cheering for someone like Paz. Paz, the so-called outlaw who cashed in a scary box on a broken down old Ben after Big H flattened him like a pancake. Cheap shots, cheap wins, cheap champions. But that's what you people love, right? Easy stories, flashy victories. Not the slow, painful grind, not the heartbreak, not the sacrifice. You never wanted to see me win the right way. You wanted me to be your tragedy. I was just a joke to all of you. Well, guess what, San Antonio? This is my era now. You listening out there, JVH? You should be, because starting right now, you can market this show however you want, but just know the truth. Friday Night Strike belongs to me. Welcome to the summer of Raven. Speaking of JVH, thank you for drafting me first overall, for believing in what all these fans were too stupid to ever see. I won't forget it. Just like I won't forget all the names, all the faces on the Strike roster who think they're gonna take this from me. You won't. None of you will. You don't have the guts to survive in the storm that's coming. And trust me, you are all about to be swept away. You know what they say, though. If you feel it, try to chase it. Now as for tonight. You people here in San Antonio, you don't deserve to see me compete. Hell, you don't even deserve to breathe the same air as your global champion. You know who I am? I'm like Kawhi Leonard. I don't need to waste my talents here. I show up when it matters. Big cities, big moments. That's when you see me lace up my boots. Not here. No. Tonight, I'm going home. Back to Michigan. Back to my family. Back to my dogs. Back to the ones who actually matter. Maybe I'll pull a crowd pleaser move and not even show up again until Galactic Conquest. Maybe. Until then, keep watching. Keep competing, Strike Roster. Keep wishing you were me. Because this summer belongs to the Raven. And I am now the main character of ShockWrestling. And this story is just getting started.
Does anybody even care what the bird ever says? I don't give a crap that he's the global champion.
He talks a lot.
He does talk a lot. That was way too long of an opening for this week's Friday Night Strike, but we are moving on to watch a match of people that you wouldn't have assumed would be on Friday Night Strike as we enter the post-draft. Lucky Jackson helped the Ravens last week. Now, what exactly did he do in this match? I mean, he appeared after we had already thought AV and Talon were going to be successful in taking Paz down, but that was unable to happen.
It was just blindsided. Like, Paz had it. He defended AV and Talon, and then he had to be hit by a third person out of nowhere. This is your champion, a cheater, to get this help from his team. Sometimes you don't need help. I hope he comes back to his senses one day. Lucky Jackson loved this man. Now he's a new nest. All respect down the drain.
Let's see what Lucky Jackson can bring to the table tonight against one of the newest superstars here on Friday Night Strike. Somebody who I never wanted to be on Friday Night Strike. Somebody that you are kind of friends with, which I hate.
I don't know what you're talking about. Whoa! I guess when the Cure disbands, this is what you get. A whole new Nicki Fox, a whole new T-Zombie.
So,
full throttle.
Full throttle here tonight. Yes, the new team of two people who also can't drive. Isn't that wild? How we just have so many people in the Shock Wrestling universe that don't even know how to drive a car. It's a shame. Well, look at that. How does this team name associate? I don't know. I said maybe they have an opportunity to become something here, but of course over on Sunday for the May 4th Return of Star Wars Wrestling event, they lost those World Tag Team titles finally to the Big Deal in a rematch against the Big Deal in which they lost.
I bet you're happy.
Now the Big Deal, a blockbuster team, has the tag team titles over on Monday Night Call, which Ace seems satisfied with. You know, IP you don't own. We love it here. No opportunities given. Nicki Fox going after Lucky Jackson. How do you feel about Lucky Jackson now that he's joined the new nest?
I don't like it. He was better off on his own or with JT. I think he's gonna have squandered potential.
Look at him going after Nicki Fox now. Of course, Nicki Fox and T-Zombie, they suck. They lost to two Star Wars knockoff things. Wow.
It's just Star Wars. We love that.
Do you?
Yeah, we love Star Wars.
Lucky Jackson taking down this This guy who thinks he's a rock star doesn't even know how to play an instrument.
How do you know that? Maybe he's been learning.
Look at this.
Oh!
Throwing him to the outside of the ring.
I thought he was going to throw
Hopefully
him onto the
cracking
ropes.
his head open, because this match I wish was already over.
Can't be like that. Did you draft Nicki Fox?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, that's why he's here. You like him. He's your favorite. He's gonna be one of your new favorite tag division.
Lucky Jackson picking up Nicki Fox.
See, look at him.
Oh, whacking his neck against the staircase, not looking
see,
too hot.
This is the movements of a veteran. You're Mayhem 1 winner, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct. Yes. Won the World Championship at Mayhem 1. Good job,
exactly.
Ron. Have you ever watched Mayhem 1 still?
I seen replays and such.
Have you seen Mayhem 2? I thought you watched Mayhem 2.
I watch Mayhem 2.
This guy sucks.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah. I don't even know. Look, our commentary's terrible. This match is going awful. Lucky Jackson. Both these teams I hate.
You hate both. No wonder you're not into it. You just aren't excited.
I don't even like tag team matches, and we're stuck in this.
This isn't a tag
member
team.
And Nicki Fox. Yeah, but the presence of the failed World Tag Team Champions even being here. This sucks.
You can't be like that. They're good competitors in their own right.
So people want the Bird. People want the Raven.
People don't
people want Nicki Fox.
People want
and
Nicki
Lucky
Fox,
Jackson.
for sure.
Maybe Raven is right.
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
JVH, is this you? I don't think there's an imposter in here. I think we need to get it checked out.
No.
You agreeing with the Raven don't sound right to me.
I'm sick of this. No, I'm sick of this, Rod Kip. These losers. These. Look at that. Are you kidding me?
I don't see
former world
you
champion
doing anything.
Because I'm not a wrestler. Did Ted Turner wrestle?
Then get someone who can.
Apparently, I can't get anyone to wrestle. You're right.
Yeah, because I'm not on the show.
Into a cover. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count. Well, folks, hopefully we have a more exciting night ahead of us. Let me see.
I dropped the flashcards.
We have the Kaivas up next, of course. We have some tag team action.
Oh, your favorite.
We have 2 new superstars on the Friday Night Strike roster.
When you say new, do you mean new or new to the show?
On the Friday Night Strike roster.
Okay.
They're not new.
Okay.
And then we have kind of 3 matches in a row of that. And then we have our main event, Adam versus Nova. The winner faces Raven at Galactic Conquest.
Ooh. Are you excited? Should we decide now, or do we do that later? Well, who would think we're
we could do it later, but
right.
if you, what's your feelers, Rod Kip?
I don't know. They're both good. We'll come to it.
Are you kidding me?
So
you asked me if we're gonna decide now, and then you didn't even make a pick between Adam and Nova.
Well, you said what's my feels. Well, I can't. I need to see them. I need to see if they're like.
Our main event, Adam, finally back in the main event, and this is how you treat him. The disrespect is unreal.
It's not disrespect. You just don't know. What if he's feeling sick, and I don't want to choose someone that looks sick.
I guess that's a good point. Of course, it's been a busy week across the Shock Wrestling universe here. Look at these back and forths by Nicki Fox and Lucky Jackson himself. Who will get the upper hand?
It's gonna be Nicki Fox. This one I can guess.
I sure hope not.
You don't want any of these people to win.
No, I don't.
You probably
I don't even know why I drafted them.
You would probably, if you could, you'd probably go down and be like, just start the next match.
I would.
No,
I'm much more interested in what the Kaivas could bring to the table.
Go down there at the quarter, be like, heads or tails.
Look at this. Nicki Fox makeup is running.
Where's it running to?
Like how he looks on prom night.
Did you see him at prom night?
No.
I see. Well, wait, is that a reference? Sorry.
No.
It wasn't? Oh, okay. You said prom night, so I was thinking Carrie.
Nicki Fox now picking up Lucky Jackson, the two crappiest teams in the Shock Wrestling universe, the New Nest.
One's better than the other.
Featuring the Raven and whatever the hell this team's name was.
It was Full Throttle. You just seen it.
Yeah, it's not memorable.
They can always change the name if they like. Unless you don't allow that.
Apparently.
You gotta be like, you have to have the name for at least 1 month before you can change it. Like, you know, like when you like want to change a username, you can't change it.
Yep. I was about to say when you change your username.
Yeah, it's a 30-day.
Lucky Jackson back in the ring after almost getting counted out here on Friday Night Strike, slamming Nicki Fox's head into the mat. Hopefully one of these guys can finish this match here. F5? No, knees to the gut. Alright.
Oh God.
Finish him.
I thought you would be more happy. They're like NASCAR. You love NASCAR.
I don't know where this all comes from.
You don't like NASCAR?
As I enjoy NASCAR, but I mean, I've only
You're more of
been
an
watching
F1 guy. I got it. Okay. Okay, you're right. JBH.
Congratulations to Lucky Jackson, the New Nest member who we saw last Friday assist the Raven in winning the Shockwave Global Championship for the first time ever here in the Shock Wrestling universe, has beaten Nicki Fox. Can I say that I'm surprised? No. But that match lasted way longer than it needed to. As we move on tonight, it's time for the Kaivas versus the newest official. Oh. And Andre.
It's these guys. R.A.P. to their status.
What do you mean these guys? Your friends, the crowd-pleasing sock puppets, Rod Kip.
They're not crowd-pleasing. They're on strike.
Yeah.
We skipped them that title.
Yeah, this we talk is very interesting because if I recall at the draft, I was pointing out, specifically calling you out, Rod Kip, saying, this is what Ace would do to you. The second you have a grand opportunity to go to a different show, he will strip you of the crowd pleaser name and throw you to the wayside and leave you in the dirt.
That to me. He won't.
You keep saying that, but he's done that to every single one of his friends in the Shock Wrestling universe. You ever heard of Pop? You ever heard of Nicholas? You ever heard of Big H? You ever heard of Rob? I mean, all of them. All of them.
I'll be different.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Think so.
I think you're wrong. You don't think at all.
You're just another damsel in distress, and yep. So
true.
Andre with the sock puppets wanted to join the crowd pleasers, but was unable to. Getting first pick in the lottery side of our draft to go to Friday Night Strike.
I thought it was already on strike.
He was.
Okay.
But he's been saying he
maybe I
wanted
don't-
to be on call.
I was about to say, I guess I don't know how giraffes work, if that's the case.
I knew the joke was coming. Of course, we had Johnny Arkwright and Nicki Fox announce those lottery picks over in our draft video, and neither of them really know how draft works either, so it was quite interesting.
You invited Nicki Fox. See, you do love him.
I didn't.
Oh.
The Kaiva family is here, ready to take on these sock puppets. All right, let's place your bets. Is this going to be another 20-minute match for no reason?
What is it? What is it called? Was it called a squash match when it just like ends quickly?
Yes, I am hoping it is a squash match against the sock puppets.
It might be that. I like their logo. That's the Miami Heat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. I had to learn some of this stuff for you.
For me?
Yeah. So when you make references to things, I'll be like, oh, I get it. I'll be like the Captain America joke. Where you'd be like, I understood that reference.
Well, what do you think the sock puppets are going to bring to the table here tonight as Blue Sock goes against Tono Haku?
Nothing.
Or not Tono Haku. Lady Kaiva.
It's okay. You can get them wrong.
Well, Tono and Ali joined. Shut up. What do you think of Andre pinning Roberts on the outside of the ring there, supporting the former crowd-pleasing sock puppets?
I don't know. Is he gonna try to start his own, like, brand of crowd pleasing, but for Strike?
That's disgusting, but that's actually very logical that he would do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't even think of that, Rodkip. I hate that you put the thought out there.
Now he's gonna see this and be like, that's a good idea.
You know what? I think I will. Thank you, Rodkip. Whoa! Double super kick there!
I hope I didn't speak evil into his existence.
I think you did, as Andre's grabbing the stick. Oh, but the blue sock lands on it. Not
Ooh,
looking too hot,
Andre,
the blue sock.
Once again, throwing a weapon and hitting his friends.
A Superman punch from the top rope. Another punch there.
Yep.
Kong back in the ring now. Big punch on a Kong Kaiva.
What are the odds the sock puppets win this? Like
The odds?
yeah, like if you were
Never
a
tell
betting
me
man.
the odds. Well, the pink sock did just get stuck on the rope there. Oh! Look at this. Tag
Oh,
team
the
action.
heavens.
Well, that was crowd pleasing.
Maybe. If they win here tonight, I wonder if Ace will bring him back. What do you think?
I hope not. Pink sock. Back in it. Spear up by Kong Kaiva. Is that enough?
No, he's gonna inflict more pain. Unfortunately, this wasn't the squash match that you wanted.
No, this was not the squash I was hoping for. You
Yeah.
put these Kaiva family members here, and you think they would actually do something.
Well, you know,
These Germ Stars family, or whatever they even want to be called.
are they even called that still?
I don't know. Germ went to Monday Night Call. I don't care.
I thought he was like Proving Grounds rules too, right? Like he wasn't officially anywhere. He was a lost.
Apparently.
He was a lost little dog.
Yeah, as I learned at the draft, yeah. Oh! Taking him down. Nice hook there. Into a cover. 1, 2. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
come on. What do you mean you can't take out the sock puppets?
Pink Sock getting picked up by Uedi Kaiva. Who's your favorite Kaiva family member?
The original one.
Kong,
Yep.
the one right there.
Yep. The original
Alright.
one.
Not even Ali or Tono Haku, who are over on Monday Night COD now. Somebody
Oh, they're
that
all
Ace
over
said
there?
he's eyeing for the crowd pleasers.
I thought it was.
No,
thought they would've all
Tono
been-
and Ali got drafted. How are you not understanding this?
I thought if they're on a group with a team that is that's for tag team. My bad. Never mind. Don't ignore me.
Pink Sock throwing Ueda Kaiva into the corner after the ref fixed the turnbuckle. It seemed that when Pink Sock had that pin over there, the ref was fixing the turnbuckle, not making it so that they got the pin. Andre's tactics working against his new friends in the Sock Puppets.
He tends to do that a lot.
Yes, he does.
He thinks
He's like
he
Damian
thinks he's
Priest when he
helping.
held the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Every single match he biffed with that holding that briefcase. Into a cover here by the Blue Sock. Stopped by Kaiva.
So what if you like? Speaking of that, what if you wanna like cash it in, and then like halfway and you're like, actually, I don't want to cash it in. Can you just take it back and run off with it?
I don't think so. I think once they call it, they call it.
Oh, okay,
Spear
okay.
there by Kaiva onto the Pink Sock. Throwing the Blue Sock across the ring. Going for a quick roll up here. The ref doesn't know what to do.
Well, he's gonna count to 3.
And
That's what he's
that's
gonna do. We're gonna go to the next match.
What a match here tonight between the Sock Puppets, the crowd-pleasing Sock Puppets.
Don't say that.
No, you're not going to tell me I'm wrong.
You are. I just told you not to say that.
Versus the Kaiva family.
It'd be like that sometime. We can make our own replay.
Congratulations to Kong and Ueda Kaiva for defeating the Sock Puppets. Another long match for some reason, because the Kaiva family, I guess, is not nearly as good as the Sock Puppets, is what we were talking about.
I guess.
Yeah. Well, what is our next matchup here on the list tonight?
Is it
What, the Chaos Championships Open Challenge? Apparently.
She likes to break
is on the line
rules,
tonight.
and that's a little chaotic if you ask me.
Let's see who the Chaos Champion is facing. What?
Well,
Rodkip,
Star Wars character.
you better start talking, because I'm going to let you hang throughout this match. That is a not great call. Alright, you better start talking,
I've seen
Rodkip.
better. Wait, talking.
I have seen way better. So who's Padme?
Padme is Anakin Skywalker's lover, right?
Isn't it weird that we have 30 original women characters, yet for some reason we have to deal with it?
I thought May 4th was over. Anyways, here's the real kicker of the show. Nicole Fox, our Chaos Champion, winning it over at Mayhem 3. You know, you can always go back and watch that after this if you aren't caught up. Winning against Animus after love, betrayal, and more betrayal.
Just like Star Wars.
It's just like Star Wars. Except without the whole killing.
Now I know I said I wanted the past 2 matches to be squash matches, but Rodkip, I'm hoping this is a squash.
Yeah? We'll see.
Yeah. Well,
I
I sure hope so.
I mean, to be fair, didn't she get choked out and die?
Yes.
Yes.
She died from a broken heart.
Nicole Fox could never.
That was funny. Here we go. Nicole Fox versus Padamame.
Padamame.
Chaos Championship.
Watch right here. This is where it ends right here. Just for you.
I sure hope so. 1, 2.
Oh, no, I really got.
We saw Padme helping Naboo as a young queen when the CIS attacked.
I remember that.
And then an Attack of the Clones. She was there for the first time the clones showed up. And then the next movie, she was kind of useless, and then she died.
Imagine being useless and then dying.
Well, story of my life, Rock Kip, as Nicole Fox goes for multiple hits here. On to Padme. You ever watch Robot Chicken?
Yeah.
The Robot Chicken Star Wars at all?
Yeah, I watched a couple of those. Nicole Fox kicked the ref.
Nicole Fox just took out the ref.
You didn't need to do that. I'm pretty sure it's already no DQ. It's a chaos match.
Yeah.
That was unnecessary.
Padme with some sort of submission lock here onto Nicole Fox, the Chaos Champion.
Okay.
Kip up.
Rod Kip up.
Dragging Padme to the center of the ring. Chaos Championship on the line. What can you tell the audience about Nicole Fox's experiences here in the ShockWrestling universe?
I think she's the one that's taking it the most. Like, you know what they say. Never date your coworkers.
Damn. Into another pin here, but stopped by a roll break by Padme.
And I think Nicole Fox learned that the hardest way. And she'll probably learn from that experience to never do it again.
Look at this, Nicole Fox from the top rope.
She was like, you only get one of those. Okay, this time for sure.
Nicole Fox going for the cover here on Padme. 1, 2, 3.
There it is.
Retaining the Chaos Championship here tonight on Friday Night Strike post-draft. Congratulations to Nicole Fox, your Chaos Champion, retaining. I don't know, Rod Kip. Why don't we ask our audience, who do they think the Chaos Championship should be put on the line with in the ShockWrestling universe? Let us know in the live chat.
Say me, guys. I want a shot. Oh, it's the BWI. It's Chopper and Perkins. As you guys remember from last time.
Perkin, two of the newest members to join Friday Night Strike. Well, Perkin staying on Friday Night Strike, and Chopper coming over to the yellow brand.
So true. Do you think Chopper knows what Perkin did?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, Perkin cost Davo the belt.
Oh yes. I do believe that Chopper knows of that, but of course Davo was drafted over to Monday Night Raw. So we have split up some of the BWI members again in this past week's draft, but we will see what it could bring to the table here as we enter this new era of Friday Night Strike. So we have quite the tag team coming out here.
Oh, Mr. Zoom Champion himself.
An immortal bond, interesting, between Animus and Jay Keo. It seems that they are trying to portray Animus just helping Jay Keo win that Zoom Championship. Rod Kip, What can you tell the folks about these two? I mean,
they.
What do you think is going on with these two?
I don't know. You know, when Animus held the Chaos Champion, it was going back and forth between these two. And, you know, it's just weird, you know, because, when JQ had it last, you know, Animus, like, attacked him out of nowhere, like, we didn't even have the cameras rolling. We're still looking at the Poplu promo backstage. and now they're buddies?
Yeah, I mean, you've probably known Animus for the longest out of some of the newer superstars here, especially back when you were originally training at the Nest. Animus was originally there when ShockWrestling had started. What do you think Animus's whole game is here with JKO?
I don't know. Probably turn on him too once he feels like he can do it alone again.
Of course, you're right. There is a history of Animus turning on his former best friend, the Raven. And not only did he do it once in the past 3 years, but he did it twice. Quick roll up here by Chopper onto JKO. Chopper has been having... a reversal by JKO, but unable to do it. Chopper has had quite the career here in ShockWrestling, but over the past few months, as we entered the new year, Chopper has been on what he has been calling his comeback tour. Let's see what he could bring to the table tonight in this Friday Night Strike tag team match as JKO goes from the ropes. Landing that onto Chopper, picking him right back up now. Going for some more chops there on the Big Chop himself.
Not the Big Chop.
Of course, Perkin's face still wearing that mask to protect his nose after whacking it against the post in our underground match at Mayhem 3 against Dave O.
It should have healed by now. Come on. It wasn't that bad.
Hot tag. Oh, nice uppercut there by the Perkin into a cover. One. No, not even a one count here tonight. Let's see, more punches. Swing and a miss of a kick. JKO, though, known for his kicks, his J-kicks. Like the world heavyweight champion,
J-kick.
Another one. Into a cover here by JKO onto Perkin of the BWI.
You know, he was also aiming for that head, so you know.
Now, Dave-O and Codebreaker both being on Monday Night Con now. Those are the newer BWI members. Those are two competitors that joined the ShockWrestling universe at the same time that you did. Of course, you were in competition with Dave-O for Rookie of the Year. Curb stomp by JKO, just like his master Animus, into a cover. Stopped by Chopper, though. Now, Animus has not helped JKO, it seems, at all in this match so far.
This is just throwing him to the wolves, you know? Like, you better...
Yes, it's practically a 2-on-1 match here tonight. A bit of a handicap as JKO gets the audience on his side of the Dark Fellowship. Clothesline to take him down by Chopper.
Animus.
Trying to grab his head. It was kind of a weak reach. It was like, oh, tag me in if you want to, I guess. You know?
It's like
Too busy playing Minecraft over there. Chopper picking up JKO. No! Whoa! What a move by the Big Chop into a cover, but will it be stopped? Animus coming in out of nowhere.
But it's like some kind of was it a Canadian destroyer? Is that what that's called?
Rod Kip, you might be right. I'm not one to verify, but that
sounds right.
Did you see that sign into a cover
Which
here?
One? The JVH's lame one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
They're back to green.
Yeah, they're green.
It's manipulative because it makes you think it's good.
It makes it stand out too.
Yeah. Tag team wrestling chance. At least somebody likes it.
Someone's out there.
Do you like tag team wrestling?
When it's
like genuinely,
like if it just, you know, how do I say, like, yeah, I guess it just depends on who it is. So we're on the same page. It just depends on who it is.
All right.
Like not all people can be in the tag team.
I agree.
And when they fail to set up the good people, like a good team with another team, and they don't have like the synergy, it throws it all off.
Well, you know, a team that has the synergy here. I'd say both these teams. Unlike earlier with the sock puppets versus the Kaivas. Look at this. We have the Dark Fellowship showing that their immortal bond can't be broken. And of course the BWI, the Brotherhood. I mean, we of course have been laying the claim that they've been falling apart here as Animus goes after Perkin, bouncing his nose right off of that tight rope there.
They're falling apart, but it's more like they have made it a old head and young blood.
Oh, that can't feel good on Perkin's face at all.
He's gonna
Animus jumping back in the ring.
Oh, he was baited to come
there by the Dark Lord himself. Climbing back into the ring, going for it. No, trying to pick up the Big Chop, dragging him to the center. Is Chopper beaten on this comeback tour? Will Animus gain the upper hand against the BWI here tonight on Friday Night Strike?
See, he's gonna get the pin, and then he's gonna go tell JQ that was all me, even though Jay did all the work.
Into a cover here. 1, 2, no, only a 1 count. Perkin even coming in for the save if needed, but it was not needed here on Friday Night Strike. Chopper and Perkin, 2 veterans of the ring here in the Shock Wrestling universe. Look at this against Animus. Stopped by Jay Keogh. The only rookie in this match, Jay Keogh.
I mean, yeah.
What do you mean you mean? What do you mean I mean?
What do you mean that I mean that I mean?
I'm gonna I mean you're mean.
I mean?
Look at this kick here by Chop. Going for a pedigree?
Something.
Going for something into a cover. 1, 2. Damn.
Hey, get it.
Rockip, I even had that new. I found the PDF.
I was just about to ask, did you ever find it?
Nice kick there to the chest of Animus.
You don't even have it pulled up.
Oh, Animus rolling out of the ring. I do not actually.
Roll up.
2, 3.
No, it wasn't a 3.
Oh, again with that reversal. That's what Jay Keogh showed off with against Chopper earlier. Perkin showing he's still got that young blood in him. Look at this though. Animus trying to bury the Perkin. No, unable to do it here
2
tonight.
Counts.
Uh-oh.
Animus, put back.
Look at this, BWI pub rolling style.
He was doing a way better job than you were.
Me?
No.
Or
Animus. Tag Jay back in. Put him back in.
Rod Kip, of course, big fan of Jay. Raven was trying to be nice to Jay. So that I think it's because he's afraid of him, our current Shockwave Global Champion.
He's
most of the BWI doesn't like Jay Keogh.
What?
I know that for a fact. All of the BWI doesn't like Animus.
All the BWI doesn't like anyone if they're not British or part of the BWI.
That's not true. The only person they hate is Hugh. Into a cover here by Perkin. No. I didn't think that was it. I thought Animus had a bit more in him. Perkin, getting old, you know.
When is his retirement? When are we thinking?
Damn. All right, Rod Kiff. I didn't say that one. Jake Keogh, though, going after the face, knocking Chop outside of the ring.
Is what I mean.
The veteran versus the rookie. Who's it gonna be here tonight? Is he going for it again? No, a big punch to the broken nose of Perkin.
Could be right here. He just got to get Chopper out of the way.
Drop kick.
Ooh. That swing and a miss.
What are we going to see? Pub brawling style coming back into it. Multiple kicks, then a drop to take him down. What can we see here by Perkin? Oh, not good. Not good.
Oh, this
Rod.
is it. This is the curb
Look
stop
at
we
this.
were waiting for.
Curb stomp into a cover.
And here's Big Chop.
1,
Chopper.
2, 3. No! Stopped at the last second by Chopper. Jake Keogh can't believe it. I can't believe it. I called it wrong,
You
Rod.
called it wrong. That's okay.
Oh, yikes. That was a brutal move onto Chop's big forehead over there.
And
Animus trying to get in the ring to try to mend the chaos. Ref yelling at him. Is he about to kick him out of the match?
Can you do that?
Perkin
Tag team
throwing
match?
JKO into the corner. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Oh, look out!
Whoa.
JKO! Big shoulder there by Perkin.
You don't want to give Perkin.
Celebrating as it goes for the cover. Animus trying to attack the referee. Unsuccessful. Multiple times. Stopping the pin, though.
That's what I mean. I don't know. I feel like Animus just waits for other people to do all the hard work. And then he comes in and claims it as his own.
I feel like that's what the Dark Fellowship is all about, Rod Kip. I agree with you. As JKO, Hurricanrana onto Perkin into a cover. 1, 2.
Chopper, you
No!
weren't gonna do anything?
Chopper distracted by Animus as Animus takes out Chopper on the outside.
Whoa, Animus.
Stomping onto Perkin, getting involved. Maybe not the legal move to do here as he sets up for something big. Taunting not only Chopper, but Perkin himself as he lies inside of the ring. There's a big cover here by JKO. This has gotta be it. This is probably enough, and he does it. He does it here tonight. JKO and Animus taking down two veterans of not only singles division, but tag team division. The Brotherhood of the BWI, Chopper and Perkin have fallen to this Dark Fellowship.
Now you can just hear Animus just saying like, yep, that was all me. And thanks to my good friend JKO. You can hear it now.
Disgusting. Yes, or you could see it written over in our Discord channel. Don't forget to join the link down in the description below to join the Shock Wrestling Discord. The kayfabe chats always get lit up with friendships and feuds.
And me just calling people out for no reason.
I know. I mean, that is what you do. I think that's your goal in life.
Someone needs to keep it popping.
Animus and JKO with a win here as a tag team in Friday Night Strike post-draft. JKO in the ranks of the big dogs.
With the bird dogs.
With the bird dogs.
Well, I guess we'll have to see more from them later on in their careers.
Rod Kip, what can you tell me about these next two competitors here in Shock Wrestling?
So, both of these people I do have a little pass with. Rush Rivera and Andrew Owen. A little pass between them, you know. Andrew Owen being a former crowd pleaser. You know, he was there before me.
The traitor.
The traitor. You know. At some point, you know, like, he was on top. Ace had him on, just up there, and he just turns on him. And for what?
You're dogging over there on this, and look, this is just Ace brainwashing you continually to talk about that. What about Rush Rivera? You and him had a whole feud.
We had a whole feud, yep. Back at Dragon's Den. No, wait.
Yep, that's all you could say about it. You beat him.
Yeah. I remember one time I said that wrong.
Yes, it was Dragon. When'd you say that?
I said it wrong before.
Look, all I have to say is it's been 8 years of this universe as a whole. Rob used to be the keeper of the lore, and now he's given up because he wants to be a world champion or some shit.
I'll try to keep the lore as best as I can.
You gotta start figuring this out. Rush Rivera and you face to face, man. How can you not remember?
I just didn't. It was just the naming. Sometimes I get it confused.
Okay. To be fair, it is the first time ever in the Shock Wrestling universe that we had 3 separate PLEs before Mayhem. We've never done that before. Year 1, it was the Rumble and then Mayhem.
Exactly.
And then year 2 was Rumble, Dragons Den, Mayhem. And then year 3 was Rumble, See No Evil, Dragons Den, Mayhem. What's year 4? Who knows?
It's gonna be 2 PLEs in a month.
That depends if we move Mayhem back to May. Jeez Louise.
2 PLEs in a month. Let's go.
Because it was originally March Mayhem, and then it was supposed to be May Mayhem, like Scary Box.
Here's the traitor.
Andrew Owen! Did you ever look up to the traitor before he was a traitor?
I did.
He always gave me Rod Kip vibes when you joined. It was like, oh, he gave me a little bit of that Andrew Owen type stuff.
I did look up to him. You know, he was my mentor for like half of my whole entire time with the crowd pleasers. You know?
It's a shame what happened.
It is. He could have done.
You've really been here for that long. Isn't it wild, Rod? Who would have thought?
Me.
Well, I thought you were going to be fired this past weekend after the draft.
You
but,
can't fire
Andrew
me.
Owen getting drafted here into Shock Wrestling. Let's see what these two competitors can bring to the table here tonight. Who do you got in tonight's match,
Well,
Rod?
Considering I don't really like any of these people, I'm gonna have to go with the Rush.
You don't?
Well, not that I don't
Rush
hate
Rivera?
Rush. It just, you know.
Well, we did see, of course, Andrew Owen got drafted 11th overall for Friday Night Strike. And Rush Rivera, 13th overall in the both of them from the lottery system.
Loteria.
Of course, Ace's 11th was Duke Havoc from the BWI, finally called up from the Proving Grounds roster.
I'm surprised
and
he
then
wasn't higher
his
up.
13th was Pink Pony, keeping the crowd pleaser on Monday Night Call.
Well, yeah, because, you know, they would get stripped of the title if they went anywhere else.
Yeah, apparently.
That's how it works.
I still don't. I don't agree with that. You say that, but that's not it.
That's how it works.
Drop kick from the top rope. What a move by Rush Rivera. He used that move against you. Now, Rod Kip, as a competitor who, I know you don't like Andrew Owen, but as a competitor who faced Rush Rivera before, what do you think his weaknesses are? How do you get the advantage over him in a match?
Well, I think they're both equally, like, you know, Andrew Owen has, like, strong hitting moves, but he's also, you know, when he wants to be, he's also a high flyer. So they're both kind of the
Look at
the
this
same.
quick roll up using the legs, unable to do anything there against Rush Rivera.
Can't take him out that easily. I tried.
You and Rush Rivera, of course, trained together for a little bit while at Lucha School, if you remember that, lore.
Yeah.
You, Rush Rivera, and Echo, the three amigos.
Los amigos. I got rid of the mask. They told me I was a coward. I told them the people need to see me. I looked at them like, how is me wearing a mask, not wearing a mask makes me a coward? Like, people can see me.
Oh, man. And you have a beautiful face, Rod
Exactly.
Kip, as Ace always says.
Exactly.
Missing.
Maybe one time, I'll put on the old mask.
Some people were upset about you wearing the Pokemon mask and covering the glory that is Rod Kip's face.
It was just the part of the stunt. It was just that one time. That would have been okay.
You wearing the Darkrai costume last week, kind of impressive.
Yeah.
I did. I bet you were actually worried who was going to draft you, or if you were going to get fired from the show.
You guys kept saying
That's why I said to Ace on call, I went, man, this guy picked my favorite Pokemon. Like,
I
I was about to ask you again, what's your favorite Pokemon?
What's my favorite Pokemon, JVH? Can you take a guess? You want to give the
I can take
you want the people to in the live chat to answer it before you do?
Yeah. I'm a failure, Rod Kip. What have I done? I thought I was coming out on top of the draft, but Andrew Owen's getting beaten by Rush Rivera. I like Rush, but Andrew Owen, I feel like, is a... Come on! trying to break his legs on the outside of the ring.
If he can't
Look at
move,
this.
then he can't win.
Don't forget, we still have more matches to come later on. Flame Shadow versus Scum. La Llorana versus... La Llorana in a special match, and then our main event, Adam versus Nova. The winner gets to face Raven at Galactic Conquest, the next live event here in the Shock Wrestling universe. Rush Rivera climbing up top. What's he gonna pull out here against Andrew
You don't
Owen?
want Rush up there. You just don't.
Oh! Taking him down. This might be it for the former crowd pleaser, the traitor, the spider trooper. Rush Rivera picking him up, taking his face to the mat, making him kiss death here tonight. This has got to be it. No! Not enough to put Andrew Owen away. The spider lives on.
Rush.
Oh, Rush Rivera taking the ref down with a clothesline.
All these people taking out our refs.
And it's the same ref all night.
Yeah.
He's going to have to get checked after this.
We'll send his...
Oh, throwing the steel chair at the head of Andrew Owen. I wonder if the ref's going to notice. Yep. Oh, let me just get rid of this. How'd that get here?
Yeah. Okay, but don't get mad.
From up top, Rush Rivera. Moonsault into a cover. This is got to be it.
I was about to say, don't get mad when the ref starts counting slow because he has to recollect his thoughts.
He does it. Rush Rivera beating the Spider Trooper here on Friday Night Strike.
You just let him get up on the top ropes. That's a scary business.
Dangerous moves,
Dangerous moves, and Rush lives for the ropes.
Should have listened to you.
Rush lives for those ropes.
Rush Rivera. What do you think, Rodkip? What do you think? Did you want him to go for it against Andrew Owen?
He deserved it.
Both of these guys in the past. All right,
yeah.
Interesting perspective here tonight from Rodkip. Of course, the Monday Night Raw superstar Rodkip, who was drafted number 6 overall.
Number 6.
Do you have any thoughts on that? Being, solo.
Like I don't know. You know how it be sometimes.
Oh, like earlier? I don't know how the draft works. Okay.
You know how it be sometimes. Now,
these next 2 competitors we have are 2 competitors that have been around in the Shock Wrestling universe. Scum was a Friday Night Strike superstar with Tony Tortuga, moved over to Monday Night Raw, but now has been re-put onto Friday Night Strike here in the Shock Wrestling universe. Scum was the 3rd pick in the lottery, while on Monday Night Raw, Ace got Team Jaden as the 3rd pick in the lottery, and that is, of course, Everyman, Barebones Bill, and MP4 Kid. But tonight we have a very special superstar. Flameborn Shadow is here. The man born of the flame, ready to compete on Friday Night Strike here. So, this is somebody who actually gave both yourself and Raven credit for being called to the Shock Wrestling universe. And you heard what I've been saying in the past. I was sick of these germ people that he sent and spammed the Shock Wrestling universe with as he was scouting throughout the last year. This is somebody that I'm glad that, I don't know if you and Raven, I know that you both spoke to him separately because Raven, of course, bad guy, evil, don't trust him.
Exactly.
Rodkip taking the reins on that since, Ace doesn't have an assistant anymore except for possibly you. I've liked what we've seen out of Flame Shadow so far here in the Shock Wrestling universe, but Scum, another veteran though.
He's got this.
Oh, you think so?
He's
Okay,
got it,
interesting. Well, Scum, of course, used to have an affiliation with the one and only Tony Tortuga, which, Rodkip, was that on? Was that live, or was that just you talking to Ace and myself saying, "Where's Tony Tortuga?"
That may have been just talking. That wasn't
So you might be the one with the most information. Our audience wants to know where Tony set sail off to. And I think Rod Kip might know more than anyone. Message him on the Discord and the Kayfabe chat. Tag him and ask him where Tony Tortuga is.
Well, maybe we'll see Tony Tortuga one day. Who knows?
Flame Shadow, though. Now, as you were somebody who was able to watch this man train before joining the Shock Wrestling universe, what do you think he can bring to the table, especially against veterans like Scum? One, whoa, reverse.
That if I wouldn't have time to talk.
Another reverse. All right.
So
now you can talk.
So in the little bits that we have seen him, I feel like he just has the agility and like some of the strength.
Still a rookie here, though, in the Shock Wrestling universe.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, mishaps happen. Sometimes the ropes don't work in your favor. Throwing Scum into the ropes, though. Look at these quick tie-ups. What type of wrestler would you call Flame Shadow? Is he a high flyer, more of a powerhouse? Is he a submission artist? Or is he like those BWI Scum?
I feel like I feel like he might be some type of high flyer. Sometimes...
Do you not remember?
I don't.
Damn it,
I
Rod.
forget what he has.
Flame Shadow going for multiple kicks here on quite the workhorse of Scum. When he first joined the Shock Wrestling universe, I remembered him from an older time, but he made his way around, of course, the whole Nye and Knight situation. That was something.
Well, if I can remember correct, I think he also really, he really is, good with his feet. He'd be out there kicking.
Look at this, though. Back and forth by both these competitors. Scum or Flame Shadow, who will get the upper hand in tonight's strike match? Into a cover. Look at this. This has got to be it. He does it.
I told you.
Beating Scum, a veteran in this business, a veteran of Shock Wrestling. Flame Shadow, the rookie, taking him down.
I told you he had it. And you just sat there questioning me. Veteran means nothing if you know how to take hold of the match.
Yeah. Whatever, Rod.
Look, he could be like me.
That's him shooting the flaming arrow into your eye.
He could be like me. He did start after Mayhem. I did the same thing. He could rise up the ranks as I did.
If you could ever hold on to a championship, it'd be great, because I'd love to see Flame Shadow take you down for a championship here in Shock Wrestling.
And I'll give him that chance.
Last week we saw La Llorana. Say it.
La Llorana Figueroa. Come on, no, you gotta keep saying it. You gotta keep trying it.
So this week, La Llorana is going against a special guest superstar here tonight
who's
in the
the
Shock
special
Wrestling
guest?
universe. Now, La Llorana wants to go after Blooper, the current Shockwave Global Champion. Of course, winning that back at Mayhem 3 against Killa.
Against all
There's
odds.
plenty of options for her to go against as veterans in the Shock Wrestling universe. But it is draft week, if that gives you a hint of who might be coming out to face one of our newest superstars in Shock Wrestling.
Well, I guess it would depend.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It could be anyone. The draft is unpredictable. Well, for the lottery part.
It is from the lottery part. I can guarantee you that, Rod Kip, as this superstar we haven't seen yet in 2K25.
Oh, that doesn't
but
narrow
making
it
her
down.
way down, the veteran of the SWWE
Okay, that narrows it down
era.
a bit.
The 10th lottery pick for Friday Night Strike. The veteran, the multiple-time women's world champion, the one of the only women's tag team champions here in Shock Wrestling, has made her way back to Friday Night
What have you
Strike.
done? Is this who I think it is? Oh,
Clone
it is!
99. is here on Friday Night Strike. Yes, the 10th pick in the lottery of the draft this past Saturday. Clone 99 has made her way back to Shock Wrestling.
So does that mean Clone 66 is also here?
I can tell you that she was not drafted.
Oh no.
Clone 99, quite a random pick it feels amongst the rest of the roster that was pooled during the lottery picks. I mean, you know, we kicked it off over on Strike with Andre Pinning Roberts. The lottery for Monday Night Raw had the Hammer, which was, of course, last year's first overall pick for Monday Night Raw. I personally don't think I came out on top. I ended pretty strong with my lottery draft, but Monday Night Raw's lottery draft, I think overall went a lot better. He got all of the separated, you know, the clique has fallen, the clique doesn't exist anymore.
Clique isn't real.
Slime Theory, FN, and Jordan. He got all of the Dixon brothers, all 4 of them.
Did you at least get Jesse Dixon?
I have Jesse Dixon still, yes. I got the sock puppets, but I did get Devil Han. Meanwhile, Ace got Beacon as our 15 picks in the lottery section of the draft. La Llorana going after Clone 99, somebody who wants to go after the Shockwave Global Championship, and I assume Clone 99 herself would like to go after Bluebird in that championship. I know that Bluebird and Clone 99 had faced in the past here. The 3 years that Bluebird has been here in the Shock Wrestling universe.
I think it was on PWF.
I think you might be right. Into a cover here. That's a good guess. Clone 99 is a competitor that has been around for quite a while. Beat Ronda Rousey in the past. Beat Harley Quinn in the past.
Well, she is
But La Llorana being a new competitor here, wanting to go after that Shockwave Global Championship. Clone 99 herself definitely wants to get her hands on that Global Championship.
She wants the shiny new belt.
Bluebird awaits in the nest, seeing who her next competitor could be at Galactic Conquest.
She might be watching right now, guys.
You know who else might be watching right now?
No.
Oh. Clone 99 drop kick to the back of La Llorana.
You're not going to say it?
Is that better? No?
Okay. Yes, you're getting
Clone
better.
99 now. Well, you're not saying her name, so it's not helping me that I don't hear it repetitively.
Is that how you work? You got to hear La Llorana 100,000 times to get it in your head?
Yes. How do you think you memorize? What? That's how it works.
For you, maybe.
If I don't see Ace calling a finisher 100 times, I'm not going to memorize.
What are you talking about? You still can't memorize the feast your eyes or go to sleep.
You're goddamn right I can't. They're too close together.
That's why I always call it the feast your sleep.
Eat in your sleep. Don't forget, right after this, our main event, Adam versus Nova, the winner to face Raven at the Galactic
Don't you
Conquest.
think this is a little too much, though? You putting La Llorana against Clone 99?
This is what it takes to prove herself if she wants to go after Bluebird at Galactic Conquest. In her teaser last week, she claimed that she wants to rule the galaxy of the Shock Wrestling universe. And what better place to make it known than Galactic Conquest?
Yeah, no, you got a point. And she has to earn her way there.
We love you, all right?
What?
I think that was for Clone 99. Did you not hear the audience members scream, "We love you"?
How do you know?
I've never heard that.
Oh, that's true. And conveniently, she's back, and we hear the line. That was definitely for her.
Nobody in the booth said thank you, Clone 99.
Thank you, Clone 99.
How would Michelle Martinez feel about that, Rocky?
Shut up. Scrub that out. Don't put that in.
99 luckily avoiding Michelle Martinez by getting drafted to Friday Night Strike.
You know,
but Llorana on the outside of the ring.
If Llorana does win here tonight, it really will increase her.
Can you call the rest of the match in Spanish?
No.
Why not?
I'm not that good at Spanish to hold a conversation.
Well, I'll be speaking in English.
I mean, like, in general.
Look at this! What a move to the outside of the ring!
If she wins here tonight, though,
Our
as I was
just
saying,
laughing over here.
I was just gonna say
that would really put her up on the bracket.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, listen,
going up against a veteran like this, like Clone 99, winning, you may have a chance for that belt.
Quick back and forth here by both competitors in tonight's match. La Llorana getting out of it, going right back after. No, Clone 99 bonking her against the pole.
She knew what to do there. That's a genius at work.
The count continues.
The reset.
On the outside of the ring.
No, she is not going for that reset.
Clone 99 wanting to end this match and put this new superstar in her place. Somebody who attacked the Shockwave Global Champion Bluebird right away. This could be it. No.
Is it? Do you find it weird that both Bluebird and the Raven are both global champions?
And Bluebird doesn't agree with what the Raven has been spitting recently.
There could be some tensions there.
Look at this, though. Swing and a miss. Headbutt by Clone 99.
Two different headbutts.
Recovered by La Llorana. Oh, big hit there.
La Llorana just out here, just slapping.
Getting back in it, taking her down. Look at this. 1, 2, no! Only a 1 count on the veteran Clone 99. Former multiple-time women's champion in the WWE lore.
And
former champion in the ShockWrestling lore in our tag team division. La Llorana from the top rope.
That's what I'm saying. So, since you asked me this question, what is La Llorana's game plan? What should she be doing against a veteran like this?
That could be enough against Clone 99. No, I don't know. Just keep the moves going, Rodkip. That's all you got to do. Don't let her get away from you as she grabs a hold of Clone 99, going for another cover. Could this be it? Is she gonna reach for the ropes? It's a rope break. What an intense match here by a rookie and a veteran who will gain the upper hand. Who wants the glory? Where we bring the thunder in ShockWrestling. Drop kick by La Llorana to the top rope. Are we gonna see it?
We might see it. Frog splash?
Landing the splash this time. Is that enough? Is that enough to put Clone 99 away, Rod?
What is she thinking?
I don't know.
Oh!
Landing Clone 99's face into the mat.
This could be it.
2, 3.
So how you feeling?
Coming in with dominance to the ShockWrestling universe. Very similarly to somebody else we've seen here in the past in the women's division. La Llorana has figured it out. She knows what she wants, and that's to go after that Shockwave Global Championship. She is now put down the veteran Clone 66.
Champion too, by that fact.
This could mean big threats coming at Bluebird as we set up for Galactic Conquest.
She'll be ready.
It's time for our main event here on Friday Night Strike. Post-draft, post-return of Star Wars Wrestling, on the road to the Galactic Conquest. Who will conquer the galaxy? Probably the most important match in ShockWrestling history. The Bird, the first ever time he has won a global championship. The Raven, who will be facing him at Galactic Conquest. Either the main event Adam or the Super Goat Travell Nova. let's see here tonight in our main event of Friday Night Strike.
This is it. You know, they've been facing each other off for the couple of the weeks. And now it's going to be for a title shot. Yes, of course.
And we've seen, I don't even want to call it a friendship, but of course Adam and Paz teamed up to go against Nova and Tyson. Nova, of course, this new bodyguard of his, Tyson, the Proving Grounds champion. I don't even know what to really say about him. He's quite the superstar himself. Main event Adam, though, for quite a few weeks now, has made his way into the main event again in the ShockWrestling universe.
Gotta get his namesake back.
Now, how do you feel about Travell Nova and Tyson, this new team here?
I feel like he's constantly switching up. Like, I feel like Nova gets like a new person to walk him down the ropes, and I think this one works for him.
Well, to my knowledge, the whole Kanaka situation was quite interesting, and then of course Animus got a hold of him, and Nova.
It's okay, take your time.
And Nova left him.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Why don't you explain it?
I don't know. That's what I mean. Constantly switching up. Now, I guess it'd be a different situation. Maybe he just didn't like what Animus did. What was his name? Kanaka? I don't want to say that wrong.
Tyson and Travell Nova entering the ring tonight. Nova facing Adam for a shot at the Bird Brain, your Shockwave Global Champion, the Raven at Galactic Conquest.
So I'm still assuming Raven was your number one pick.
Yes, Raven was my number one pick.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes. Of course, Nova was the 6th pick, similarly to you, over from Monday Night Ka. Here we go, tonight's main event of Friday Night Strike. Nova with the cover. 1, 2, no.
A 2 count
not
this
enough.
Early on?
Well, I mean, we bring the thunder here on Friday Night Strike, don't we, Rod?
I mean, I just commentate. I haven't really wrestled on Strike, but yeah, we bring the thunder.
You used to be.
Yeah, but that was before you had that phrase.
I hate you. 1, 2. Another 2 count on the main event, Adam. Nova trying to put him away. Once a shot to take down Bird himself.
Everyone's aiming for the Bird.
Oh! Crossroads, Adam with a cover. Look at this. More kicks here by Adam. What does Adam need to bring to the table in tonight's match to take down Nova? Or do you want Nova to win?
Me personally, either of these two could win. But if I had to really pick and choose, I would want Adam.
Well, Adam getting thrown across the ring by that kick there by Travell Nova. What do you think he needs to bring to the table to defeat Nova tonight?
To defeat Nova, that's a question we all ask us. Well, not me yet, but you know, I would love to have a chance to go against Nova. But if,
of course, just 2 weeks ago, you and I had the pleasure of commentating that chaotic main event of Nova and Tyson versus Paz and Adam, with Nova never hitting the Supernova. Oh, super kick there by Adam.
Well, I feel like this time around, he better hit that because, you know, Adam...
He might need to pull it out tonight against the main event.
He has to pull it out, you know, because, again, title shot. You need to keep him... You need to be on your toes, and you need to keep Nova off his.
That's right, Rod Kip, as Adam slides back into the ring. Look at this. trying to get the crowd on Adam's side. Somebody who's been back and forth, used to be beloved by the fans, but when he turned evil, he was evil. People started to hate the guy. Now it seems he's trying to get back on everyone's good side here in the Shock Wrestling universe as Adam climbs up top. Here we go, pointing at Travell Nova.
And he's gonna need that.
Could this be enough? Big move, crossbody from the top rope to the outside. Another kick by Nova there to take down
Body slam.
Adam on the outside of the ring. After a big move like that, Nova getting the advantage is quite not what I was expecting as he throws Adam down towards the ramp.
Might not want to do that, guys. The ref is counting.
Nova walking down towards the ramp.
The ref is counting,
kick to
guys.
the head of Adam. What's going to happen here?
I don't know how to say this, but again, the ref is counting.
We're at 9.
There's no.
Oh my God! A double count out. Nova and Adam as Paz runs down with the steel chair, throwing it at Travell Nova.
Oh my God!
Adam grabbing a kendo stick. Chaos has erupted here tonight on Friday Night Strike's main event. A double count out. Paz attacking both competitors. Pissed off at who could be in this event tonight. What a way to end Friday Night Strike. I can't believe this is happening. He is angry, attacking both competitors. Paz, I can't believe this. Tyson, seeing what's happening, trying to stop Paz. But Paz is going after Tyson now, the bodyguard, after brutalizing both Nova and Adam.
Hit him with the boomerang.
Paz is angry and is on the attack.
Paz is a man
this is too
on a
much.
mission.
Trying to get things done around here in the Shock Wrestling universe on Friday Night Strike, and I can't even accomplish that. You know what, Rod Kip? Galactic Conquest. It's about conquering the galaxy. For Galactic Conquest this year, a fatal 4-way for the Shockwave Global Championship. Paz versus Adam versus Travell Nova versus Shockwave Global Champion, the Raven.
JVH, that's another boomerang. That is so much. I guess, you know, Galactic Conquest, I think it's going to be a good one.
Galactic Conquest live May 25th on the Shockwave Sports channel. It's a huge event. You don't want to miss it. Paz is coming in with a vengeance. And in Imperial March, will he be able to take down the rest of the galaxy in that fatal 4-way? We will have to see. Thank you all for watching Friday Night Strike this week. Post-draft, new era across the Shock Wrestling universe. It's going to be huge. Don't forget to watch Monday Night Call every single week and Friday Night Strike as we set up for Galactic Conquest live May 25th. Thank you all for watching, everybody. Good night, everybody.
Bye.